Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I am covering a student testimony. Happy holidays to everyone out there. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. This student I'm going to cover, she's new. She started in September and she already got 2 deals. So I'm going to cover that. One of them is in the Northern District of Illinois. The other one I'm going to do a separate video on only because she's still currently waiting on the check, even though it has been approved. So I will come back and show you that. But both of those together total up to $3,500. So I'm really excited for her. If you're interested in hearing about this, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This information is not indicated as legal advice. So I always know when a student starts to email me after they've joined the course and they're asking certain specific questions about a certain case, and they're very serious, and I can see that they're putting the theories that I put into the program, they're putting them to practice with their own case that they've picked. I always know when a student does that, that's usually when they're going to do well and they're usually going to get a deal soon. So she's one of those. I put her into that category, and she was able to secure 2 deals. And actually, she's waiting on the other check. So this one has been already approved. This one comes from the Northern District of Illinois. Very tricky with this one because she was dealing with a deceased claim. So when you deal with that, you have other hurdles to overcome. And in the Northern District of Illinois, they sometimes require you to have an actual hearing. Although she filled in the documents, she didn't actually have to appear because she had everything that she needed, which was great. Another issue, not really an issue, but just something that's slightly different. She has not set up her LLC yet. So even though she didn't have an LLC in marketing herself, she was still able to get a deal. The court still allowed it, and you see an actual printout of or screenshot of her actual deposit from the funds of the Treasury going to her account. So I'm telling you all this to say, and I've said it before, the courts don't care if you have an LLC or not. I just recommend that you do have an LLC because it may help with marketing. And again, your personal information may be for the public to see. So I have redacted her information, but I did leave her state because I just wanted to let you know that even though she's in California, this deal is in Illinois, the Northern District, and she was still able to get it completed. So all those may appear to be hurdles, but at the end of the day, she was really serious about this deal. She emailed me the documents. I reviewed them. I mean, she was able to get it all done. And so I'm really proud of her. And if you wanted to see just the time framing, she got lucky because this happened right before Thanksgiving. So it was really good timing. So from November the 7th on the order right here. This case, by the way, is from 2014. So again, it doesn't always have to be a newly discharged case or a newly closed out case. It can be at any time as long as you're able to find the rightful owner of the funds. So November the 7th, she filed in the application. If you look on the bottom, November the 14th is when this judge signed the order. And if you look at the top, you see November the 21st, that's when the amount was deposited into her account. So a few weeks is when she got everything filed in, and then she got a payment. There were no objections in her case. I mean, that time frame is pretty close together. No objections, no other hearings, nothing else going on. She just filed everything and it was approved. And so this was really good, although a tricky, scenario with a deceased claim, she was still able to make it work. So $7,405.89 is what this debtor had coming back to them. She charged 20%. Her takeaway is $1,500. So not bad. Now, this program is only $500 at the moment. I'm still running this price until the end of the month, and then I'm going to be raising it. But she was still able to get her money back from the course, basically for paying for it. And so that's basically this deal. And as you can see at the top, it always says Treasury miscellaneous pay or something about Treasury when you see those deposits go in that way. So again, she did not have an LLC, but she will get one. So that's what I'm always saying. You can always add that in later. And some people may not have the money to set up an LLC right away, and that's state specific as far as like how much it costs. Some states won't allow you to set up an LLC by yourself. They want to make sure that you speak to an actual attorney to kind of walk you through the process. So I don't know what it's like in California or other states. You may need to set money aside, or again, maybe wait until after you get a few deals to yeah, if you can get a few deals under your belt, and then you can add the LLC later. And so I think that's what she's going to do here. And so I'm really proud of her. She was able to make that work. A really good student. She was emailing me. She was so excited. I'll read her email now, and I get really excited when this happens. Because that's the whole point of this. Like, I know that I'm here, I want to make money, I want to get my own deals. Sure, I do. But more importantly, I do find myself more excited about showing someone the process. So anybody that can make money doing this, anyone that is excited about and they get motivated, that motivates me. And so here is the email that I got last night. And I responded to her last night. I always tell you it's easier to email me. I'm always going to email you back. She says, "Hi Spring, I received my first payout last week and have a second one coming this week. I wanted to share a student testimonial for your marketing. Thank you so much for creating the course. I did your course in September and then started researching cases and reached out to leads in October. It definitely takes a lot of outreach to get clients, but it's totally worth it. My first deal paid out below. That's the screenshot that you saw. My commission is $1,500. My second deal that will be paid out this week, the order is already granted. The commission will be $2,000. So I really appreciated that you walked me through any questions I had, especially since their first two cases were very nervous and nerve-wracking, and they were not the standard forms. Again, every district is different. The first was a deceased debtor's case in Illinois. I ended up getting approved without attending a hearing. And the second case was a business client that I had to transfer a claim. That's all in the program. It meant a lot to me that you reviewed my application before I mailed it to the court. I feel like I have access to a coach when I need extra support. I'm so happy I started my surplus funds business under your guidance. And I mean, that's really sweet. I really appreciate that. And I'm really happy for her. That makes me feel good to know that, you created something that you stumbled on that was a little tricky to kind of navigate. When I stumbled on this information, it was basically because I made a mistake. I was filing an actual claim. So I stumbled on the unclaimed fund locator, but I didn't know what any of it meant. And I could not find clear instructions on exactly how to do everything from beginning to end. So it was just out of necessity that I created this program. And I'm not going to be selfish in, I'm going to knock out all my competition and only do this for myself. Why would I do that? I don't live in a scarcity mindset. There's enough for everyone. I want to share what I know. This could really help somebody. I know that these payouts may not be as large as real estate, but you don't have to go through an attorney. You don't have to pay a piece of your funds to go to an actual attorney to do this. You don't have to wait for them to file things on your behalf because they are really slow. And they're sometimes difficult to deal with. But in these particular cases, you can do it as an individual. As you see, she didn't have an LLC, or even if you have an LLC, they'll still work with you as well. So that just makes me feel good. And again, she's excited and motivated to go out and get more. So I'm going to keep showing you, more testimonies as I get them. I'll show you mine when I do get them and when they finally get paid out. I have some pending now. I'm just kind of waiting for all of them to come together, and I'll come back and I'll just keep showing you what I have, and I'll show you what students have made too. So I hope that this video is helpful. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Please take note that my online course prices will be changing come the 1st, so you're still able to get it at this rate until the end, until the 31st. So come January 1, I will be, increasing that amount. If you're interested, please email me at springsolutionsllc@gmail.com. If you have any questions, I'll be sure to answer them for you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.